industry. Petroleum industry works in segments or in sectors, and generally it is categorized into three main sectors or three main segments. First sector of petroleum industry is termed as upstream sector, while the second sector is termed as midstream sector, and the third sector of petroleum industry is known as downstream sector, which is the final or the last sector of petroleum industry. First, we discuss that what is upstream sector. Upstream sector is also known as exploration and production sector. It is associated with the exploring and producing hydrocarbons, that is crude oil and natural gas. In upstream sector, we not only search the new hydrocarbon deposits, but also after successful discovery of hydrocarbon deposits, we then produce them, which means that we bring the hydrocarbons from the subsurface up to the surface. So these activities of searching hydrocarbon deposits and bringing them to the surface are associated with the upstream sector. Second sector of petroleum industry is termed as midstream sector. Midstream sector involves the transportation of hydrocarbons. It also involves the storage, and it also involves the processing the crude oil and natural gas into end user form or the finished products. So midstream sector, we not only transport the crude oil and natural gas from the oil wells to the refineries and gas processing or gas purification plants, but their storage is also associated with this midstream sector, and processing or refining of crude oil and natural gas into finished or final products is also done in the midstream sector. So the oil refineries which refine the crude oil into its various components such as diesel, gasoline, jet fuel, etc., while similarly the fertilizer plants which converts the natural gas into fertilizer, and natural gas purification plants which not only purify the natural gas but it also separates various components in order to make them usable for the consumer. So these all activities of transportation, storage and processing of crude oil and natural gas are done in the midstream sector. Third and last sector of petroleum industry is termed as downstream sector. It is final sector of the oil and natural gas industry. It includes marketing and distribution of refined oil and gas to industrial, commercial and residential end users such as power plants, petrol pumps and various industries and households. As we discussed, in midstream sector, we process the natural gas and crude oil to the final products. Then in downstream sector, these final products are marketed or they are sold out and distributed to the consumers. Consumers can be industries, they can be commercial markets, they can be households or houses, that is individual, they can be petrol pumps which then sell the petrol or diesel to the vehicles, to the owners of vehicles. So this marketing and selling and distribution of refined oil and gas is done in the downstream sector, and this is final sector which make possible the distribution of oil and natural gas to the end user or to the consumer.